It's 7 o'clock in the morning on Friday, September 5th, 2014. We're here at San Diego International Airport at the start of our 25-day solo around the world adventure. This November 2014 HD video book is unique to YouTube and is also my 5th video book covering my 5 solo around the world adventures. To give you some of the highlights of this adventure, we're going to be covering protests in London, Barcelona, Spain, Kiev, Ukraine, and we're also going to be going to Munich's Oktoberfest, and then on to China and some of China's mega cities, which a lot of people don't know about. A lot of my subscribers and viewers have asked me, what does it physically take to go solo around the world? So in this HD video book, for the first time, I've tried to give you some detailed coverage which will give you some idea of what it takes physically. Remember, you're going to be going through 24 time zones. In this trip, we're going to be covering 23,000 plus miles. You're going to be on 12 flights. You're going to be like 9 train rides, a lot of car rides, and you're going to walk a lot. And you're going to be going through some major airports which require a lot of walking, a lot of holding of your luggage. Without doubt, going solo around the world is a very, very rigorous challenge, not only physically, but also mentally. A lot of my subscribers and viewers ask me what type of luggage I take on these solo around the world adventures. For this particular one, I'm taking 2 pieces, which weigh a total of on around about 67 pounds. The top piece is a backpack, which carries my camera equipment and any fragile things, along with my computer. The bottom piece, the red bag, is a carry-on, which I recommend you take, because in a lot of these large international airports, there's substantial delays if you wait for checked-in luggage. Also, there's a substantial possibility that some of your luggage might be lost or misplaced for a while.
Service to Dallas, here at gate number 23. First class only.
I'll have the service to Chicago here.
This morning we're boarding the first of 12 flights which we're going to be taking on this 25-day solo around the world adventure. We're taking American Airlines from San Diego International Airport to Chicago's O'Hare field, and then connecting on from Chicago to London's Heathrow. This particular flight is going to take about 3 hours and 55 minutes. It's going to cover about 1,721 miles. This is my first flight. I'm going around the world.
Welcome aboard.
One world.
Is this your first stop?
So I'm what?
Are we just starting off right now?
This is number 1, right?
Awesome. Congratulations.
Thank you.
What a wonderful day.
Ladies and gentlemen, take our attention a few minutes to taxi our aircraft to the gate. We do request that for your safety and the safety of those seated near you that you remain in your seat.
Yeah, it's getting crazy all of a sudden. Maybe a little bit. Check with the agent.
Wish me luck.
Have a wonderful trip around
you.
the world. We'll see
Thank
you
you
on the
very
way
much.
home.
We're now at Chicago's O'Hare field. Needless to say, I have to now get over to catch a British Air flight leaving from Chicago, going to London's Heathrow. It's scheduled to leave about 6:20 in the evening, and it's going to arrive in London's Heathrow about 8 o'clock or 8:10 in the morning, next morning, which is going to be Saturday, September 6th. I did note that there's been a tremendous storm here in Chicago. It's still going on, as you can see out the window here. The result of this storm is that a lot of flights out of O'Hare have been delayed. It looks like our flight to London on British Air will be delayed, and that we're not going to be taking off until on or around about 8:40 in the evening. Here it's Friday, September 5th, and we're going to be arriving tomorrow, September 6th, at London's Heathrow, about a half hour late, or about 8:30 in the morning. We're now boarding the second of 12 flights which we will be taking on this fantastic 25-day solo around the world adventure. This particular flight is leaving Chicago at about 6:40, which is late, and we'll be going to London's Heathrow Airport, arriving at about 8:30, which is also about 30 minutes late. The flight's going to be covering about 3,945 miles, and it's going to take about 5 hours and 50 minutes. This flight has been relatively uneventful. We've gone through 8 time zones from San Diego to London's Heathrow. We're arriving at about 8:30 in the morning on Saturday, September 6, 2014.
Crew, welcome to London Heathrow Terminal 5. The local time here is 8:30 in the morning. Please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until the fasten seatbelt signs have been switched on.
Bye.
Bye, Sarah.
Around the world.
Have a nice day.
Bye-bye.
Take care.
Bye. As I related to you before, the physical demands on people who travel around the world are pretty great. One of the areas where you have a lot of demands and you really don't think about it is that you have to walk long distances in a lot of these major airports carrying your luggage. So here at Heathrow, which is one of the largest, busiest airports in the world, I just wanted to give you more detailed coverage of what the walks are like here. Note also that they have put in a shuttle now for the different terminals, which is great.
Please hold on. Transit is departing. Next stop, arrivals, baggage reclaim, and flight connections all terminals. Please take all belongings with you. This transit ends here. Please leave the vehicle.
It's about 8:45 in the morning, Saturday, September 6th, here at Heathrow International Airport. So we're now headed towards the UK immigration. It can take anywhere from a half hour or to an hour to get through immigration, depending on the lines, which sometimes can be humongous. Suffice it to say, it can be a very tedious experience, especially if you've gone through 8 time zones without much sleep and you're really dying to get some rest. We're now going to be heading to the Heathrow Express to go into London. It's a train which is express, takes about 15 minutes, covers about 20 some odd miles, and costs about $31 one way and $50 round trip.